everyone. Beautiful Vegas, welcome to the action. We're here back on HBCU Esports Alliance, the Yard, sponsored by our good friends at Gillette, presented by our good friends at Exposure. I am your hostess with the mostest, Bordy McBoard of Shoutcaster for Pharaoh's Conclave, HBCU Heroes, and excited to present to you today Rocket League, some super powered action that we're going to have here with these battle cards. How are you doing? We are here with my host, Spillage. How you doing, guy?
I'm doing great. Hello, everybody. Spillage here, teaming up with my old friend here, Bordy McBoard.
Hey.
And we have ourselves a great match tonight.
Yes, we do have some great matches coming up, hopefully 3 or 4 matches that we're going to see. And remember, here at HEA, we are all about research. We are all about education. We are all about the pipeline, which me and Will are a testament to. We are all about the competition. And tonight we are going to see gamers compete for $50 for each team. I apologize. $50 for every team that's going against each other in 2v2 Rocket League action. All right, we're giving away $30,000 scholarships, and today is also especially presented by. Nice. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money for these college students out here, because you know we've all been college students. Well, I know we could talk about how much just any bit of money, especially $50 per win for team, could mean a lot for your bank account while you're in college.
Absolutely. Every dollar, every penny counts, and these students are playing for not only bragging rights, but for cold hard cash as well.
Oh, cold hard money, and you know that makes the world go round. It's all about that. But it's also about making sure that the next wave of educators in the HBCU space could definitely be made possible. You know what I mean? Let's talk a little bit about what happened last week. There was a lot of action that happened. This is our 3rd week of Rocket League action. Week 4 for the whole tournament, but week 3 specifically for Rocket League. I mean, we saw a lot of competitions. You know, it was a little bit one-sided for the most part. Not a lot of back and forth type actions, just team wins, just dominating. But that didn't make it any less entertaining, did it, Village?
Absolutely. And let me tell you, the first match that was between the team of J-Spawn and Goober Stroob 17 against C-Dot and Donnie 3D33, and the students of Houston Tilson and Morehouse College definitely came out with the victory, 6-10 on the first match. So big congrats and shout out to J-Spawn and Goober Stroob 17. Now, the second match, it was a close one. It was a real close one. It was between Killer Cam and Omi versus Javier and Ghost. And man, let me tell you, it was 1-1. Great match. Great match between those two teams. Now, match three was a good one as well. Now, it was between Goober Stroob and J-Spawn again versus Killer Cam and Umi. And Killer Cam and Umi came up with the victory for the third match. And the final match of last week was the matchup between Donnie and C-Dot against Javier and Ghost. And it was a great match. And Javier, MVP of that night, came out showcasing his skills and everything. I'm talking about especially with the aerial dribble and the aerial shots. Fantastic.
Now, you know, I am not going to be one to toot my own horn, but I actually did. And actually, I'm going to toot the gamer's horn as well. I managed to climb to something like Gold 3 without having any aerial knowledge at all. So I was super excited about that. Just did race in the Rocket League. Really, I felt really great about that, really proud. But I have no knowledge of aerial games. So I know whatever those gamers are on, Javier, when it comes to Goober Strub, when it comes to Omi and Killer Cam, they might be at like the platinum diamond level, because they are, you know, we saw one of the either Omi or Killer Cam were at champion level 3. They're so good. So it really goes to show that the gamers who are in this league are on a whole different level than even us normies. We cannot compare. there, but that makes their skill just all the more exciting. And we have plenty of new players who are joining every day. So if you would like to join the action, if you go to the HBCU and you want to be a part of this league, please go to hbcuesports.com, HBCUE as .com for all of the action. To join the action, I apologize. You can find when you go to the page, go scroll down below. There will be a register button. Go ahead and click that sign in board, and underneath the league select button on the Discord, you can find information to join the leagues. And also too, we're going to be adding some more leagues as well. We're going to be adding some NASCAR to Rocket League Wednesdays. Are you excited about that, Spillage? Get our race on.
I mean, it makes perfect sense. I mean, NASCAR, Rocket League sound like a perfect marriage to me. But remember, everybody, the more the merrier. So come join us.
Yes. Come join us for Wheels on Wednesdays. We're going to be wheeling and dealing all over this place. We talked a little bit about the team matchups that happened. I also have to shout out the 1v1 matchups that we saw really battle out each other 1v1, and that was crazy to see all the way around. You talk about two gamers who are really intense, who are really about the streets, about the wheels in general, and about the pitch game, really knowing how to bob, weave, and actually score. And not only score, defend as well. How important was defense that we saw last week as well?
Very, very important, especially when it comes to one-on-one. One-on-one, it could, like I stated last week, it could be one-sided or a very, very close match. It all depends on the participants involved in the game. Now, as far as 2v2 is concerned, now here's a little tip. Now, rotation is definitely the key. Sometimes sometimes the player or the player's partner, teammate must rotate around the field in order to keep the box guarded, because once you're out of place, you're basically giving your opponent time to actually score. So defense and rotation is very, very important.
Yeah. Defensive rotation is super important. Words to live by. Dropping some bombs of knowledge is Spillage, and he'll be dropping more bombs of knowledge all throughout the broadcast. Remember, $30,000 worth of scholarships that are going to be handed out throughout the whole league, and especially on Rocket League Wednesdays, sponsored by Pharaoh's Conclave, in part by DoorDash. Remember, keep on eating on those good old DoorDash deliveries, because it's nice to also win, but it's nice to also be delivered some victories and some food as well. All right, guys, we're gonna go to our other sponsor, Gillette, for making our faces smooth and making sure we are groomed to game.
What's up? My name is Sherrod Martin, and I work at Superb Grooming Studio Barbershop in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here today to get you groomed to game. As a former NFL player that loves to play Madden, die hard, I'm gonna give you some shaving tips to give you that confidence. The Gillette 2-in-1 shaving gel, and I also got my Gillette Skin Guard. These two are essential. So starting out with a shave, we're gonna start with a nice lather. The next step after I lather up, I like to come with a hot towel. Relaxing, release stress, comfort with a nice little heat, but it also opened up the pores. Then I come with my razor, and I just do some nice strokes. Hey, you look good, you play good, baby. Now you're ready to hit the yard.
Welcome back. And after
Welcome
that
back.
lovely commercial, by Sherrod Brown, shout out to him. The towels that keep your face warm. A little birdie told me, Spillage, that you also have a gift sponsored by Gillette here.
Ooh, look what I received in the mail. I can't wait. This is courtesy of Gillette. And I cannot wait. Here we go. The unboxing.
Yes. Ha ha ha.
Look at that.
The Gillette On Demand. Look at that. On the top, I see the branding right there. And I see a razor and 4 razor blade sets. So go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get into the contents of that and show us what's happening.
All right. Here we go. We have ourselves a nice... Look at these beautiful blades right here.
Ooh,
absolute precision, for great precision, and for, got to protect the skin. Nobody wants any razor bumps. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we got ourselves, look at this handle here. Bam.
Ooh, look at that. It's so nice. Oh, and
it says the Yard.
Oh,
it says the Yard Esports League. Where is it? Can you see it? Can you see it?
I can see it. Let's get the adjustment. Look
there
at
we
that.
Go. Look at that.
HBCU Esports. Look at that. Look, we're matching with the razor right there. Look at that. We're matching with the handle. I like that branding.
Gotta love the marketing. Gotta love the marketing. Gotta love it.
Gotta love the marketing. It has that swivel technology to make sure you can get into all those nooks and crannies, and also has the skin guard, making sure you don't get, like you said, those razor bumps that you got there. So happy with the product, Spillage?
I am happy. And remember, if you want to stay in your A game, you definitely got to stay groomed and ready at all times.
Yes, we are groomed to game for sure when we are being presented by Gillette. Really shout out to them for making sure that all the participants in this league are also getting some nifty gear to make sure that they're also looking their best. And that's also why you and me, Spillage, are also looking my best. I'm not getting it up here. I'm getting it down here on my legs. But really, it's all about making sure that we're all good and ready to go. I don't have a lot of facial hair. I did have like one hair over here, but I kind of plucked that out. So thanks, Gillette, for my legs, not my face so much.
Speaking of ready, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some good Rocket League action?
Oh, yes, Spillage. I am ready. Tell us what is on store for this one.
Oh man, we got ourselves a great matchup here. We got Javier, J. Dot. Then we also have Gooberstrube. Oh man, you don't want to miss this.
Yes, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be Houston Tillison's own Javier and Ghost versus, a little Houston Tillison Morehouse little get together. So it's going to be Houston Tillison on Houston Tillison action. Gooberstrub and J-Spalm. Gooberstrub from Houston Tillison, Spalm, I'm sorry, from Morehouse College. All right, so we're going to see some teams that we've seen before. Representing Atlanta, Morehouse has been killing it all throughout the league. And last week, Gooberstrub and J-Spalm were killing the game. They were a deadly matchup last week.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It was definitely back and forth. But right now, we're about to see some good action between those talented players. Who's going to win that $50? We'll find out soon enough.
We will find out soon enough. And Javier and Ghost aren't no joke either. We saw Javier really earn the MVP last week. DoorDash MVP. Yeah. Remember, we're going to be giving out DoorDash MVP to all of those who crush the competition. And hopefully we see not a lot of these cheeseheads going on. I like to see some close competition. But, with Javier, you never know. The cheese might be out here today. All right. Transitioning to our standings, you see Omi at top with 4 wins, Killer Cam with 4 wins, Javier and Ghost kind of being a little bit even. How do you feel about the action that we saw from all of these gamers?
Yes, now it was a great game for all participants here. Now it's not too late for C Dot and Donnie 3D33 to make
Not
that
at all.
epic comeback that will be greatly remembered.
Yeah, no, you talk about comebacks. Well, yesterday we saw, after weeks of seeing, some of these dominant players like Killer Cam and I believe Dev the Dude really just do their work on the league. We've been seeing some of these other players who haven't been doing as much of favor. Shout out to Ja Crypto, who has been on the side of losing more times than not, come through and get a win on NBA 2K. And here are our updated leaderboards. You
Nice.
see Dev the Dude and Killer Cam. Killer Cam has really been killing the game. Last week, he did not do so hot. Hopefully this week he already won one W. He can earn another one. Angry Aaron also doing some well. Dev the DJ, that guy DJ, I'm sorry. Z Buckets, Freaky Leaky. We have a lot of gamers here who are definitely really showing off their talent and dusting the dirt off their shoulders because they just so hot.
Gotta love it. You gotta love the competition. You gotta love the spirit of competition. This is what it's all about. Just building gamers and players and getting them giving them the experience of esports and even elevating their potential careers.
Yes, elevating the potential careers. We talked about a little bit about the pipeline. Me and Will were on the tournament scene for a while and then ended up right here. That's a growth. That's a pipeline. I believe
Absolutely.
2 weeks ago we talked with Eric and he talked about potentially joining, asking some of these players to be coaches in other leagues that they have.
Ooh.
So this is definitely something that you need to take seriously because if you take it seriously enough, not only will he get that cha-chang to chang, so you can wear some bling to bling and maybe buy some Gillette as well and get your face blinging as well, but also, get some career opportunities to advance you to the next level.
Absolutely, absolutely. In order to get far, you definitely got to pay the price. You definitely got to practice. You definitely you got to put in the work.
You definitely got to put in the work. And they say practice makes perfect. So, hey, man, you keep on practicing. You're going to get the W's. And right now we see Javier has continued his good practice. Already some points on the board.
All right, the kickoff just happened just a second ago. And wow. All right. Let's see. So is 2v2. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice save. Nice save.
We talked a little bit how defense was so crucial. So defense is still going
Yes.
to be crucial, but that's another score for Javier. He's trying to run back-to-back MVPs of the week, Will.
And absolutely, and Javier is aggressive, especially. He's been aggressive ever since last week. I mean, somebody's got to really counter his aggressiveness with this in this game. All right,
Yes,
so here
for
we go. I was like, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to agree with you. That definitely does need to happen. We need to remember that you can also demo someone if they're getting a little bit too hot.
Right, absolutely. In order to perform a demolition, you got to reach supersonic speed and go right after your opponent's vehicle, and then poof, out of commission for 3 seconds.
The name of the game is Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Powered Battle Cars, or at least that was the original name before they changed it to Rocket League. So supersonic power is definitely needed.
Well, hey, that's a good information right there. FYI, supersonic battle cars. Yeah, it's kind of catchy.
It is kind of
like
catchy. It is kind of catchy. It's SARPBC, so Scarparbic. So a little bit of a shortening to Rocket League did it some justice. Like, hopefully we'll see some of these gamers do it justice and try to reduce the score, misses the setup for the shot. So we'll see Javier take control of this one the other way.
And I was just about to say, I was just about to say, have you noticed that Javier's opponent kept him from scoring every 30 seconds? They actually did a great job holding their own. However, Javier scored for the third time in this game. Kickoff right now.
Aggressiveness wins you championships, and this guy is trying to be the champion of Rocket League, already getting some victories and a good save right there by who else but Javier. Oh,
and Javier just scored. Wow, nice control of the ball, good dribble, and just like that, he flickered that shot for a fourth goal of the game.
He's looking like Giannis over there. Blocked the shot, made a save on one side, and what do you know, dunking it in with a nice little flourish on the other end. That's some OP stuff by Javier.
Absolutely, absolutely. But it's not over for his opponents, however, because of the fact there is under 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, and Javier... Wait. Oh, so Javier scored again. It was not Javier this time?
It was Ghost. Okay. It was Ghost, who's also known as Trackstar in the Rocket League scene. Ghost, don't be making Ghost. Casper is invisible, but if you are his good friend, you can definitely see him. I saw him score a goal right there. Some points on the board for him. Ghost will sneak up on you.
Ghost will sneak up on you with the score.
He did. And right now, they are a team to watch because right now they are destroying the league wherever they go.
Well, there's still less than 2 minutes left on the clock, and right now, there's a lot of pinching going on and a lot of defense. And there was a demolition, and Goober Struber scored. Great job! What a demolition by Goober Struber, and following that with the score, leaving the net wide open for the score. Now, that's what I call strategy.
That's what I call strategy. That's what I call a hit to make sure that your player's out. You gotta get in the Bill Laimbeer type of thing. Shout out to the Pistons of the old, making sure that if you have an enforcer, you can put the other player out. That's what they did to Michael Jordan, and Javier is playing like Jordan, so smart strategy on that one.
Speaking of putting somebody out, who got demolished?
I did not peep the demolished or the name of the person demolished. Luckily, they were able to recover here and going back and forth. Trackstar trying to get that ball out the way. I like those moves.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, that's what I call control right there. And so it did a little back flicker over here, trying to get the ball out of the opponent's way.
Yeah.
1 minute remaining of the game. It's still anybody's game, but if I was Goober Strube, I would definitely score as fast as possible. Oh, wow.
Goober Strube with a nice save right there, but it's going the other way. Ooh, not able to.
Ooh, and the net is wide open.
Yes.
The net is wide open for the score. And Trackstar and Ghost scored again. And see, that's the mistake I was talking about. You got to rotate to make sure that net is guarded. You have to guard the box. You have to guard the box.
You definitely have to guard the box, protect the box, and make sure that you're not leaving it wide open, because aggression is great, but if you whiff on it, the player's just going the other way. And again, it's Javier and Ghost just killing everyone else.
Yes, Javier capitalized on that opening. You see that opening of the box I was telling you about? He was capitalizing all last week, and he's doing the same on this game. Kickoff coming up.
Capitalizing like his name is Jeff Bezos. Just running up the score and about to do it again, but misses wide left. Let's see if the teammate can get a response, and he does! Trackstar, aka Ghost.
Great teamwork. Great. You got less than 20 seconds left on the clock. And keep in mind, now the game, once the clock says 0, the game is over once the ball hit the floor.
Yes. But I can very confidently say with 17 seconds up 8, you know, we just passed the threshold of the Brazil. Although Gooberstrup and J-Som are good, I don't think they could come back. 5 seconds left on the game clock. Can they get another score? Yes, they do.
Well, time to put on the cheese, right?
Oh, no. It is time to get on the cheese. Hats off to you. Rats off to you. This one is a wrap. Honestly, I should have put it on a couple minutes before because they ran away with this one.
All right. So Javier and Ghost has the first game of the match. Now, keep in mind, it is best out of 3, so it's not too late for Gooberstrup.
It's not too late
and
for Gooberstrup or get J-Spom. They're all trying to make this happen, and they ain't no scrubs. But I tell you who's feeling real good about themselves, jumping all over, is Javier and Ghost. You know, I have to bring out the cheese because that one was surely a walloping.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen worse. However, it's not over until it says it is. So, Gooberstrup and J-Spom definitely have to come up with a strategy to rotate around the field. If one is out of position, the other has to get back in position to guard the net, just to prevent Javier and Ghost from capitalizing quickly.
Yes, cheese hats off. This is a new game, and let's see if these players, like we'll talk about, can capitalize on the opportunities that are given to them and knock off the dominance of Javier and Ghost. Ooh, first score on the board.
By
That's
J-Spom, good job. Great job by J-Spom. Just lured both Javier and Ghost away from the net to capitalize for the first goal.
Yes, that is what we like to see. A little bit of parody. We were talking about that with my boy Larry the other day. Ooh, but immediate goal, Javier. Where was the defense?
Right there. Now that was a setup. That's what I call a setup.
No.
Great job by Javier and Ghost.
And you know, it definitely does feel bad if you are Gooberstrup. A bad bounce led to a quick tie for this game, especially after being down. That's not what you like to see, but hopefully they can run up the score in this one.
Now here's another thing that players need to understand. Every boost counts. It doesn't matter if it's a big boost or a small boost. There are 28 boosts on the field. So don't ignore the small boosts. Every boost counts.
Oh, for sure. A lot of players like to go for the big ones, and the big ones do give you 100. But if you make sure that you drive along at least, I think, 5 of them, you can get darn near close to a full tank of boost. And like you said, every boost counts, because if you have a high-powered shot, less likely that it's going to get blocked like this one is not. Trackstar, aka Ghost, with another score on the board.
Wow, great block by Javier that helped his teammate Ghost score for the second time in this game.
Yes. A lot of high-powered back-and-forth action, 3 minutes and 30 seconds just about on the goal. Still anyone's game. But if I were Gooberstrup and J-Som, keep it smart. Play it simple, because you know that Javier and Ghost are waiting to capitalize on any mistake that you make.
And speaking of mistake, Ghost was trying to be fancy with the flicker shot and missed it. But Javier helped his teammate out with another score.
Javier getting a score. Look at all those defenders, but it doesn't matter when people are in your way. If you're that good, you're that good. You're up to a closer matchup, still anyone's game, but I'd feel a little nervous because if Javier and Ghost get hot again, it's going to be hard to recover.
Nice block by Javier.
Yeah.
Gooberstrup did some amazing dribble from across the field. And now Javier is doing so. Oh! Nice little ball control of his own. Watch this.
Yes. Look at that control. And another unfortunate bounce. Another unfortunate bounce off Gooberstroop, kind of using the player's momentum against you, bouncing it off the card to get a goal. A nice save by Javier, who's definitely been not only a goalie, but the primary scorer on this one. He could do it all.
Oh, great block.
Yes.
By J-Spom.
J-Spom said,
can
this
they
is
capitalize?
not over.
Not at all. And Javier has control of the ball. Can he score? No! Ooh. Denied! Again by J-Spom. Great job on the second block. And another one for the third block in a row. J-Spom is on it.
J-Spom trying to block the efforts of Javier and Ghost, who have been running amok on this entire league. Hopefully they could keep it up and get some offense in their favor, because if not, they will surely lose. Ooh, close high off the backboard, that one.
Yeah, the ball is all over the background. Oh, and what a demolition! Can they capitalize?
Can they? It's, oh, look! Javier with a block!
Again by J-Spom! That was Gooberstroop.
J-Scom and Gooberstroop are part of the all-defensive team right now, but then they capitalize, or will they end up being like a Draymond Green, all blocks, but nothing to score with? Let's see. Oh, another score by Javier. He's relentless.
Yeah. See, he capitalized on that exposed net again. They was doing well for a while until they left the box. And Javier capitalized. But man, great teamwork with Gooberstroop and J-Spom, keeping them at bay. Going for the chip shot. Oh, and Javier scored again. And you know, I noticed what he's doing. He's capitalizing on the corners. Have you noticed that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. You go to the corners. It's like, you know, when you're doing a pool, the corner pocket can make it go, and it's actually harder to gauge where the ball is going from the corner. So that's a smart strategy by Javier.
Absolutely.
One minute left to go in this match. Up 5 are Javier and Ghost.
Gooberstroop and J-Spom need to do something quick, fast, in a hurry. Oh, and a missed shot. That might cost them.
That might. Ooh.
That
net
is exposed again.
They're fighting all over the place for possession of the ball, not going in favor of Gooberstroop and J-Spom, but a block.
That's his 5th block of the game. Great job.
Yes. The blocks are excellent, but if they don't go the other way with it, they cannot get the victory. And who do you know?
Did you see that long distance shot?
Javier is
half
a sniper.
That was half the field.
And Gooberstroop, look at Gooberstroop trying to block it at the last minute. But the momentum that was coming with Javier's shot, there was nothing he could do.
And we got a Brazil in our hands. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Gooberstroop trying to make the score a little bit respectable, but with 4 seconds left on the clock, it is anything but a wrap on this one. Everything else is purely cosmetic, and what a matchup that we've seen.
Great act of valor by Gooberstroop, not giving up, playing all the way to the end, making sure that they get one more score in before the time ran out. Show a lot of fighting spirit. I like that between Gooberstroop and J-Spom. But the match goes to Javier and Ghost.
Javier, Ghost, killing the league, destroying everybody or mostly everybody in their way and getting the victory. They are walking away. $50 per win. That's $50 each if they're being generous, honestly, and sharing it evenly for the team. But if I were Javier, I'd want a little bit more of that money coming my way because he was on fire for this one.
But I noticed that Javier is capitalizing on each four corners of the goal like a true soccer player, and that is amazing strategy. But let me tell you something about Jay Spam. This man, he exercised great defense. Unfortunately, they were caught up in the moment and they left the goal exposed, and Javier capitalized every single time.
Yeah, and you know, it's so difficult because Javier was so relentless. You saw Guberstrup block after save after save after block after save, but there's only so much that you can do, and if you don't maintain possession of the ball after the block like Javier did with all of his blocks and proceeded to score with them, then you're not going to be able to do anything, because if you don't score, then you're not going to get anything. You know, it's nice to block. It's great to block because that's an important part of the game to make sure the other player doesn't score on you, but you also need to do it to the other team as well.
Right, I know it's a different sport, but yeah, he was one block away from being Mutombo. He was like, not today, not today.
Not in the house of Mutombo. Oh, you know, it's so unfortunate because I really loved what I saw from Guberstrup blocking all of those shots for Javier. Is you know, Jordan, man, like I talked about, scoring relentlessly. Steph Curry, whoever you want, LeBron, Kobe, whoever you think is a prolific scorer, KD, whoever, he's just running amok on everyone.
But you know, I think the best way to actually slow down Javier, because I noticed that too, when Javier wasn't able to score right away within the first minute and a half, what Guberstrup did was Guberstrup was all over Javier. Meanwhile, his teammate was guarding the box the entire time. So that's what it's going to take in order to slow down Javier.
Yeah, you talked about having those rotations and having those positional goals and making sure positional roles, in order to make sure that you're divvying up the talent. Because if you have someone to block, you have someone to score, you're good luck, you're good places. However, that can also be complicated because it can set you up if your defender ends up getting in some trouble and has to block and get out of position. Well, that is a wrap for our first matchup. Again, Bordy McBoard and Spillage here with you today on Rocket League. Wednesdays, again, supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle cars flying all over the screen, some action, some explosions, demolitions galore, and goals as well. You'll see the second matchup after a nice little presentation presented by Gillette, Groom to Gaming, and making sure our faces are as smooth as possible.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth, eat breakfast, work out, and shave with Gillette Pro Glide. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. So, when I hop on the stream and plant this lovely face in front of millions of people, I'm not worried. I just show up, ready to play.
Other blades I've used, they just don't cut it.
Can't get a much cleaner shave with Gillette. Watch Gillette change your world.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Rocket League Wheels on a Wednesday. Next week, we're going to be introducing some NASCAR Heat 5 action, but in the meantime, we're just chilling with my boy Spillage, ready to see our next matchup of the day. It is going to be Javier and Ghost of Houston Tillotson, who we saw run up the score, versus Ahmed of Bowie State and Cold Eclipse of Morehouse College.
Oh yeah, so we're about to get ready to watch this action right now.
Yes, we are about to watch this action. And after seeing Javier and Ghost, are you excited to see if they can continue this meat streak?
Oh yes, absolutely. But hey, the tide might change because this will be my first time watching the two different teams, Cold Eclipse and Ahmed A, play in the Rocket League and face off against those two MVPs.
Yes, very first time that we're going to see those two players on the screen. You just talked about in our production room, a new challenger appears. So get ready for all the action that might come with it. Who knows? They might be at the top of the top. They might be at the middle. They might be all the way at the bottom. Who knows? It's a brand new start, a fresh new face. And we're excited to see what challenge they are going to bring onto the screen. And we'll have that matchup for you shortly, of course. With these new challengers, with these new players, what do you feel like is your approach? How would you approach going against Javier and Ghost after what we've seen not only this week but last week as well?
Well, here's how I would approach it. I would definitely communicate with my teammate. Be like one guard the box, and the other one go all over Javier.
Yeah.
And you got to stay on him. You definitely got to stay on him. Now Ghost, he does a little sneaking around too. So you definitely got to keep an eye on Ghost, because like a ghost, he'll sneak up behind you and score. So you got to stay on both teams. Now here's the thing, another interesting strategy too. Now you also got to force you got to force either Javier or Ghost to leave their net wide open. And once their net is wide open, that's when you capitalize. So, 40, March Madness ain't over yet. It's still the 31st. Do you smell upset?
I smell upset or close competition, or maybe that's just the rain. The rain is happening. It's raining in Georgia, so maybe it's that too. I smell a good challenge. Demi Josh in the chat says, "Let's go, Cold Eclipse." So I know who he's rooting for, or he, she, or they. Who are you rooting for, chat? Go ahead and drop it. Who you think is going to win, whether it's Cold Eclipse and Ahmed A, or if it's Javier and Ghost, the sneaky persons that we talked about. You talked a little bit about making sure that you're on Javier at all costs. I compared him to Jordan. I have to kind of get in his way a little bit, and that's exactly what the Pistons did to Jordan, got in his face and forced on him a little bit. So that's what you need to do. Maybe some demos on him, get him out the way, block him from shots, so block him from opportunities to control the ball, because his control is just so nice.
And that's another interesting point right there, Bordy. That yes, sometimes you do have to demolish Javier. Just go full max on him in order to capitalize. So will there be an upset? We'll find out soon enough.
We will soon find out. This March Madness has been crazy because everyone's brackets has been crumpled, torn to shreds, let it spray, busted all the way down. On the women's side, has been a little bit more cool, calm, and collected. Kind of exactly what you expected, but on the men's side, it's to the point where you're like, I don't even know half of these players. It's so crazy, except the Zags. Go Zags. So we're going to be seeing all of this action that's soon to be on the way shortly. We're just trying to set up the competition to make sure everyone is excited. Now, will I have to ask you about all the things that have been happening with you. How do you feel about what's your control, your skill level? How do you feel about your Rocket League skills?
Oh, that's easy. I'm a straight up novice. I am a straight up novice. I'm not gonna lie.
Not afraid to admit it.
All right, I am a scrub right now. So give me time. Give me time. I'm still learning.
Hey man, you never know. I felt like I was just a pure like scrub, absolutely awful. You know, then who knows? I was playing casual, won like 5 games in a row. I was like, let me try ranked, and I got placed in gold. So you know, go for the gold, Spillage. Don't doubt yourself. You might be better than you think.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I've been doing a lot of studying on the Rocket League, especially on the terms. If you notice, I've been using a lot of terms lately throughout this entire first match. So I'm learning more about the terms. I'm learning more about strategies and everything. And here comes the kickoff. And the match, the first match is underway. The second match.
In the pink are Javier and Ghost, and on the purple side are Ahmed A and Cold Eclipse. New players, let's see what their skill level is all about.
All right. Cold Eclipse, I like that name.
Oh, yes, Cold Eclipse. Hopefully he's cold with the sticks as well. Ahmed A is going to be the purple Zutsu, if you'd like to know. Cold Eclipse, obviously, with their own name. And remember that track star is Ghost as well. So screen name's a little bit different. Ooh, close to the goal was so Cold Eclipse putting some pressure on that.
I like the rotation between two teams. I mean, they're going back and forth, ping-ponging left and right, using the wall, dribbling the ball, pinching, going back and forth. No one has scored yet within the last 30 seconds, which is something you don't normally see every day. And I just want to say great job between two teams. They're going at it.
They're going at it. Look at that save right there. Oh, Cold Eclipse. Javier with a shot and unable to get it in the goal. And Cold Eclipse making sure that it's cleared and out the way. But right back at it is Javier. And that's the first score on the board.
Oh, yeah. Great setup. Great setup. It bounced off the backboard to the wall. And Javier capitalized with the first goal of the game.
And you know, it must feel good, especially with that back and forth. You don't see Javier and Gore spend so much time to score, so you know that these four competitors, are definitely closer to matchup quality. But look at that, Javier again with another score. I mean, he can't be stopped.
But you see what he's doing? The corners. He's working his opponents in the corner. He's using the corner of the net, which is great strategy. So now you got to watch Javier with his corner shots.
Corner shot right into the pocket, but Cold Eclipse is trying to make sure that he can put something in the pocket. Purple Zitsu, ooh, almost close. Cold Eclipse couldn't get it in, and they're gonna try to reset on this one.
Great save. Great save by Javier. Because they were definitely about to capitalize. Ahmed A and Cold Eclipse was definitely about to capitalize. And that net is wide open. And what I tell you about Ghost, he'll sneak up on you if you let him.
He will sneak up on you. What happened is Cold Eclipse and Ahmed kind of whiffed their little positional setup there to try to get a goal. And guess what? It was a runway wide open layup goal for Ghosts on this one. They're up 3-0.
Sometimes you can't fight the ball all the time in the middle of the field. Somebody has to go back to their box and protect their goal.
For sure. Always make sure you have somebody at home. Good save right over there. A little bit of ping pong action that you're seeing right here. Ball going all over the place. Cold Eclipse trying to make something happen and couldn't get it done. Oh.
Oh, nice. Now, have you noticed some of they went? Have you noticed? Ahmed A went straight to his box right after right after Ghost gained control of the goal, and just like that, Cody Clips scored. Great job closing the gap, 3-1 in less than 2 minutes left of this game.
You know what? And Ghost ended up doing a disservice for the team. And sometimes that can accidentally happen in Rocket League. You try to make a play to save the ball and accidentally end up own-goning. Still up 2, so not a lot to worry about. But with 2 minutes left on the clock, it's still anyone's game.
Ball bouncing from backboard to backboard, side to side. Try to regain control, but denied by Ghost.
Still has possession so far in this one, getting some boosts, trying to reset. Purple on the way here. Cold Eclipse trying to make a play, unfortunately not able to have control.
All right, Ahmed A trying to gain control of the ball. Can he capitalize? No. Denied by Javier. 1 minute remaining. Now this is a state of urgency now for Ahmed A and Cody Clips. He must close this gap. Can Purple Jutsu do it?
Cold Eclipse had an opportunity, was not able to get in position, and Javier feasted on that mistake. Assist by Trackstar, and we are a 3-point lead with 40 seconds left on the clock. This one's getting dangerous for Ahmed and Cold Eclipse.
Great flicker shot by Javier. Kickoff coming up. Here we go. Oh, net's wide open. Can he capitalize?
Can't get it done. Going the other way. Cold Eclipse, I'm sorry. Oh, Cold Eclipse with possession. Oh, Purple unable to get that shot, get possession of the ball. But Cold knocks it back the other way.
Oh, can he capitalize? Oh! So close!
Just on the crossbar.
Oh, that hurt.
On the left and right post, everywhere but the goal, unable to get the extra score, and there is the cherry on top with no time left on the clock. It's Javier and Go saying bye to all of the mistakes that's happening here.
Javier adding insult to injury with the final goal of the first game. Wow. I mean, that last shot attempt from Cold Eclipse had to hurt. I mean, just wide left. So close. So close. But that's all right. They have one game left to tie it up, or will there be another sweep with Javier and Ghost?
Yeah, I liked what I saw. It was really hard for both of these teams to really put some points on the board, which kind of shows you that there's a little bit more of positional strategy that's happening with Cold Eclipse and Ahmed than there was in the last matchup for the people who are going against Javier and Ghost. I really liked what they were doing. It seemed like they both understood each other's role well and knew how to replace each other when the other person was out of position. But when Javier and Ghost are just so good, it's hard to do much.
But you definitely got to give Ahmed A and Cold Eclipse some credit. I mean, they fought hard, they really did, and now they got to fight harder in order to survive this match. All right, second game coming up.
Second game action. Remember, Javier and Ghost are in the purple. Ahmed and Cold Eclipse. Javier and Ghost in the pink. Ahmed and Cold Eclipse in the purple.
And speaking of, Ahmed A with the first score. Great job. And just like that, Cold Eclipse helped out with the first. That's what I'm talking about. Teamwork right there. Here we go.
Teamwork, first goal. I believe this is the first time, rather than a brief like 10-second, 30-second interval in the last matchup, that Javier and Ghost have been down. Let's see if they can continue. Javier blocking a shot by Ahmed.
Nice pass. But unfortunately, the ball went the other way. Oh! Oh,
Ooh,
denied
Javier.
by Cody Clips.
And you see,
And
that's what
another
happens.
denial by Cody Clips.
That's what happens. Those two are so good at ball control. Another denial on top of that one. They're so good at ball control. They're a little bit easy to predict with their shots. Ooh, and they've been doing a good job sending them the other way.
But you got to be careful not to leave your net exposed. Got to protect the box at all times.
Yes, that's what happened for a while. They made sure to reset in good position. Cody Clips trying to get this one to the other side of the field, making a shot. Oh, Ghost with a nice save, but a rebound, and it's Cody Clips running up the score.
Nice, great job by Code Eclipse with a beautiful flicker shot, and Javier came up short with the came up short with a save. All right, here comes the kickoff.
The kickoff, the first time since the Morehouse Omi and Killa Cam matchup that I have seen Javier and Ghost down 2 scores. So they're in some uncomfortable territory. They're not used to it. Let's see if they can recover. Oh, and they do! Javier coming back right at it.
Closing the gap quickly. Oh, nice shot.
Yes, took only 30 seconds. So you talked about quick. That's very quick for the ball to go the other way. And wide open was that goal. But Ahmed Purple Zetsu making sure that wasn't anywhere close to it.
And Ghost with the wide right shot. A very close call. But now both, I spoke soon, because Javier immediately guarded the box. But somebody didn't, and about to score. No! He missed!
No! He missed, but he pushed his own teammate into the goal. I've never seen anything like that. Pushing him in off the backboard, kind of like an alley-oop, and Purple Zetsu accidentally scores a shot for Ahmed and Code Eclipse. I'm sorry, for Javier and Ghost.
And now the gap is closed. We're tied. Oh, nice! Nice block by Ahmed A. And another missed shot opportunity. Now you notice Ghost and Javier was all over the box, and it wasn't guarded enough. And now they regained the lead. No, that's their first lead of the second game.
First lead of the second game. It didn't take them much time at all. I believe a minute and some change in order to make sure that they are on top, and they want this win badly. The winner owns $50 per team. Let's see if Javier can do it again. Ooh.
Great save by Ahmed A. And Javier was looking for blood right there and saw that opening of the net only for a few seconds.
Yeah, like a great white, making sure that he smells any drip of fear. He is going to attack it, trying to attack the other way and try to run up this score. Let's see what happens here.
I'm surprised nobody got demolished yet.
Patience, right? It only takes just a little bit too much of a boosty for them to go flying. So let's see. Ooh, nice job trying to regain control for Cold Eclipse. Ooh,
Oh,
great
nice
by
save
Javier.
by Javier.
And it went
And
the other
Javier
way.
capitalized. Wow.
Look at that. It was just trying to be a clear, but he got the double tap for another score. Javier, stop showing off play.
Now, Cody Clips reacted a little too soon and paid the price, but it's not over yet. He got 1 minute remaining, and wow, Javier is really acting out now. He's acting up now.
He is a menace. He is a menace, and look at that. Just sometimes Rocket League, the ball can bounce all over. And that's a score right there.
Right off the backboard, too. All right, so Ahmed and Cody Clips really has to focus now. They have to score with a great sense of urgency. Nice pinch. Trying to keep their opponents from gaining control of the ball and milking the clock.
Yeah, so track star Ghost with the ball, passing it to the teammate. Look at that beautiful crosser. That's another one. Oh, that must be 3 or 4 on the day for Javier. Not on the day, just in this match alone.
Great setup by Ghost.
Kick.
Right, great setup by Ghost. Set that shot up to Javier for the 6th goal of the second game. Pretty even kickoff, and oh, just like that, somebody got demolished. Can they capitalize on that? Oh, he missed.
He definitely missed. 20 seconds left on the clock. They're still trying to score again at the end.
Wow.
Javier, stop it.
Wow. Well, looks like you got to bring out the cheese.
You do have to bring on the cheese. It is cheese time. I smell some fondue because somebody is cooking up a storm. And after what looked like a very almost even match, and Ghost and Javier were down 2, it is looking like they are the victors. Can they score another one? Trying to, absolutely trying, they do!
Wow, just to add a nice little salt to the wounds. Javier once again scored the last goal right after the end of the game. Wow. And just like that, another sweep.
And that is the final. Like Spillage said, another sweep. Javier and Ghost remaining victorious outside of their initial loss last week. They have been perfect ever since. And it's been amazing to see. Javier keeps on destroying every single hope of every team. And they were down 2, remember, in the first minute of this match.
Yeah, I mean, great effort by Cody Clips and Ahmed A. They really fought hard, but have you noticed that Javier changed his strategy? He was hunting down each corner of the net, but then he kept getting denied, so he went back to his old strategy from week 1 and started doing aerial attacks and aerial shots.
Yes, and he could see it just so well. It was the one where he double tapped it to himself in the air to get a goal. Wide open was the goal box, and he was able to capitalize. Javier saying in the chat, GG, Demi Josh, who earlier said, let's go Cold Eclipse, licking the salt off of his wounds with a sad little crying robot emoji. It's A-OK, Demi Josh. Hopefully we'll see more of Ahmed A and Cold Eclipse on the way. This isn't the last time that we're going to see them, but it is a great time to see Javier and Ghost kill the game.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, you know what we like to see right now? We like to see another advertisement by our buddy Gillette.
Yes.
What's up, guys? My name is John Cotton, and I work and own John Cotton Studios in New York City. As you can see, I love gaming, and you probably do too, but you gotta be groomed when gaming. So I'm here to give you some tips and help you get groomed to game. I use Gillette Shave Gel 2-in-1 and my HEA Gillette Skin Guard Razor. These two work wonders together. Now just clean your face, rinse with warm water and towel dry. Now we're going to use that Gillette Fusion 2-in-1 gel, and we're going to lather up our face in circular motions wherever we decide to shave. Now it's time to grab the Gillette Fusion razor and let's shave. The thing I like about this razor is the ball in the middle, it curves. It rounds your face and is able to give you that sharp edge that I like. It also cuts hair to surface level to prevent razor bumps. Now let's clean your face and rinse with warm water. Let's towel dry. Remote control interception! Now just you are cleaned up, you are ready to hit the yard looking your best.
Other blades I've used, they just don't cut it.
You can't get a much cleaner shave than with Gillette. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. Watch Gillette change your world.
Hello, everyone. We're back at it again. The YOD HBCU Esports Alliance. Your host here, Boarding McBoard, and the other host here is Spillage, man. And
That's right.
we just saw Javier and Ghost light up the score on Ahmed and Cold Eclipse, the newcomers here. So these newcomers are going to come right back at it again with this matchup.
Absolutely, and they're facing off against Killer Cam and Omi. Well, the Redemption Tour starts today with the victory from Killer Cam and Omi. We're going to find out soon enough.
And you know, it's interesting to see because Ahmed and Cold Eclipse are running through a buzzsaw with the caliber of opponents that they have to go against. Javier and Ghost have only fallen to Killer Cam and Omi, who scored something like 20 points last time that we've seen them. So quite the tough matchups, but they've proven to be quite a good competition.
Absolutely, and game one of this matchup is now underway, and right now we're seeing a couple of ping-ponging going on, and just like that, Killer Cam scored within the first 30 seconds of the game.
Killer Cam is a killer. You know, last week he had a really bad week, unable to win both 2K and Madden, but this seems like his home, his domain. Somebody in that Killer Cam and Omi spot is Champion 3, a save right there, and a goal the other way by Omi.
Did you see the fake kickoff by Omi? And just like that, Omi just, what a great setup, man, that was amazing.
You know, fake it till you make it, and he surely did make that shot right here. Already up to 30 seconds in the game. Purple Jetsu, aka Ahmed and Cold Eclipse, have to work fast. Ooh, good block right there by Omi.
And I mean, Omi and Killer Cam are playing with a purpose tonight. They tried to get rid of that losing streak funk.
Well, losing streak funk, actually, they haven't lost at all, I believe. The only people, I believe, who are undefeated in Rocket League so far. So they've been really, really dominant, really good. Again, getting 20 points or something like that. Ooh, trying to get it again and kill a Cam. Oh, with a nice setup by Omi.
Wow. They are displaying some great teamwork. Great teamwork.
Yeah, killer Cam, killer cross by Omi. Did you see that? He was doing like a pirouette in the air, just falling gracefully, setting up that shot, that cross. And
somebody got demolished hard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I see a lot of bouncing off the backboard. Nothing really going on right now. All right, they're gaining control of the ball. They're trying to see who's going to slip up first.
Oh, Cold Eclipse trying to get into the other team's court, unable to do so. Killer Cam now with possession. Ooh, nice little clear out.
All right, you got less than 3 minutes left on the clock. And right now, they're taking their time.
They are taking their time. I like Ahmed and Cold's Eclipse positioning after the initial scores, really focusing on defense. That is demolished by Killer Cam, but Omi is there to make sure to save both shots on goal.
And that was a hard demolition.
Oh, yes. Killer Cam. Cold Eclipse and Ahmed not able to take advantage of the slight clear goal. So getting some boosts here, trying to reset to live another day.
And both teams are ping-ponging back and forth like it's 1978. That's nothing really going on. Oh! And Omi scored again.
Ping-ponging like it's 1978. Right now I'm in the disco like it's the 70s. Look at that score, up 4 score on
Man.
Killer Cam and Omi. And man, they're just so unstoppable.
Right now, Killer Cam and Omi are making a statement right now. So Ahmed A and Cody Clips must do something quick, fast, and hurry because they only have 2 minutes left on the clock. So they got to score fast and they got to score now.
Score fast. Score quick. Score in a hurry. Because if you don't, well, you're not going to get the $50. So, some ping pong in action right there at midfield.
And what a pinch between Code Eclipse and Omi. Great defense by Ahmed A.
Yes, clearing the
Blocking
ball
the
away.
box. Yes.
Trying to get it back into their outside of their team's possession. I mean, all of their effort really is towards defense because Killer Cam and Omi are doing a good job maintaining that pressure.
Right, and having defense is one thing, but you got to have a little bit of offense too, just to even the playing field.
Yeah, we saw that the first matchup, how good defense by Gooberstrub was nice, but when you have offense, it just makes everything right. Omi counted again, more points on the board for this one.
And like a python, just waiting patiently to strike, and that's exactly what Omi did.
Yes, yes, yes. As we see another matchup right here, we have a prediction in the chat by French Tree. Killer Cam and Omi is their prediction because she saw how good they were at Rocket League last game. So let's see what happens.
All right, 30 seconds remaining until the end of the first game of the match. And oh, what a miss.
Woo.
Wide right. We got 10 seconds left on the clock.
Killer Cam trying to get some more points, actually just tossing it away because a W is a W. Either way, and that's what happened. Killer Cam and Omi. Again, I don't think they've ever been defeated in this game, and they are proven to be running up the score time and time again. That is another victory to add to their trophy kit.
Right, and I never apologize for the mistake here. So yes, Killer Cam and Omi making a statement, undefeated, correct?
The undefeated, never lost. As
Impressive, impressive. So now I'm really looking forward towards the next matchup. But now I'm not going to speak too prematurely. Now, they Code Eclipse and Ahmed A still has a chance to even the match. So they definitely got to strategize quick, fast, in a hurry in order to even the playing field. And here we go.
You said quick, fast, in a hurry. Well, quick, fast, in a hurry. Are we getting back to the action? And I have to shout out French Tree's whole statement because it makes me laugh. He said, I predict Killer Cam and Omi solely because my girlfriend left me for them when she saw how good they were at Rocket League. And honestly, they're so good, I understand.
Wow. I am speechless. For the first time in a long time, I'm actually speechless.
Yes, commenters, please continue to leave some excellent quotes in our chat. Go ahead, HBCU Esports Yard for the Twitch stream that we're headed to right here. Ooh, seeing some back and forth in this one. As Omi has possession.
I like the way Omi is guarding the box, blocking the box, protecting his territory. That's what you have to do. Now Ahmed A and Cody Clips must do the same in order for them to have a chance. And Killer Cam scored.
Yes, unable to get the aerial, and it's because of the sick setup shot by Omi to kill a Cam. Ooh, that's beautiful teamwork, and that looks like a dream. Teamwork makes dream work, and that's extra points on the board. The first score of this match.
Right, great shot by Killer Cam, showing his killer instincts when it comes to the Rocket League.
You know, that's a video game too, so Killer Instinct, shout out to that. Wide open goal, ooh. Ahmed able to make sure to kind of clear that ball away. And an opportunity on goal is missed by Cold Eclipse.
A lot of pitching, a lot of ping-ponging, a lot of back and forth. Now, Ahmed A and Cody Clips need to understand they need to score in order to stay alive in this matchup.
Yes, they're making some attempts. They're getting in good position here, but every time they get in just good enough position, Killer Cam and Omi send it the other way. So, some opportunities here they need to capitalize on.
Absolutely, great job by Killer Cam and Omi, staying on them like a good tattoo. And I mean, just on them.
Like a good tattoo, unlike a temporary tattoo, correct?
No. A good tattoo stays on them forever.
Yeah, the fade and away tattoos. Ooh, a nice potential for a shot attempt. Killer Cam broke that up before the play even happened. So a little bit of foresight to make sure there's no goal there.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, and Cody Clips with a beautiful score to close the gap.
You know, that's Rocket League. That wasn't even much of a setup, but just like that, Cold Eclipse by the pass by Purple Zetsu, who is Ahmed A. And that's another point. We are all even in this one.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what they have to do. That's exactly what they have to do for the rest of the game. They got less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Now they can take their time and prevent and guard the net and keep Killer Cam or Omi from scoring.
You know, it's like when he's doing this, the two-step, man. Keep it at home, keep it at home, keep it safe. And when you do it, you can make some awesome saves like Killer Cam just did.
Absolutely. Great save by Killer Cam. But right now, looks like both teams' net are exposed. So all it takes is one mistake.
All it takes is one. Killer Cam trying to set up, across to Killer Cam, does not quite get in position. I like the two-player action. We're seeing another potential for a shot. Purple Zetsu says, no, not in my house. The other way.
Great save by Cold Eclipse. 1 minute remaining. Now it's going down to the wire. Can Killer Cam and Omi close it? Or will Ahmed A and Cold Eclipse force a game 3?
You know, if it does not happen in regulation, there is a sudden death over time. So still anyone's game of potential, and right off the backboard, unable to do the double tap is Killer Cam.
Oh, great interception by Omi. Oh,
with
and
the
I mean,
shots.
they are all over the place. Oh, this is getting close.
It's getting close. Omi still there. Ooh, but good reset. Purple Zetsu getting some clutch possession of the ball. 5 seconds left. Will something happen? Are we going to overtime? It's looking like we just will.
Wow. Sudden death. Here we go. Nice fake out.
Remember, only one score to send the other team home. This has been quite contentious. Let's see what happens as Omi tries to set up a shot for Killer Cam, unable to get it done.
This is Ahmed A and Cody Clip's moment. Can they force a game 3?
It's looking like they might have. Boom! More
So
just at
close.
the end.
So close. Oh, and another close shot. Oh, and
They
another
did it
close
close.
shot.
They got it! They got it! It's Purple Zetsu with the shot! Ahmed! Another block! Another save! Another block, but they couldn't get it done at the end. And that is a wrap with 40 seconds overtime. It is looking like we have a victory, our first victory that we've seen from Ahmed and Cold Eclipse. Ahmed at the buzzer, making sure he wraps this thing on up.
Now that is what I call perseverance. Great job by Ahmed and Cold Eclipse. Game 3 is coming up. I can't wait to see this.
And just like Viridian Blaze said, this is Rocket League! Oh my gosh, some really close action at the end. It looked like Omi and Killer Cam might come out on top with all the saves and all the blocks. We saw the first matchup, them being so dominant. But you know what? If you're good, you're good. And Ahmed, Cold Eclipse, it doesn't matter the competition around them. They've proven to be quite formidable against both these stellar teams.
March isn't over yet. Can Ahmed and Cold Eclipse give Killer Cam and Omi their first loss?
Upset alert! Cold Eclipse getting the first goal in this one.
Nice long distance range shot. I mean, a great shot. Unguarded net, wide open, easy shot. Great job. Kickoff coming up. Here we go.
Demi Jaw said he called it. He said, shout out to my boy Cold Eclipse, making sure that he's getting this done. But they get it done again? Amor with the ball, Killer Cam. They've been quite deadly, and they get another goal. We're back to being tied.
Oh man, I'm telling you, Killer Cam did not waste any time closing that gap. He wants that victory bad just like his opponents. Here we go. Nice fake out by Killer Cam. Oh, nice control of the ball by Omi.
Good teamwork
trying
for
to
Cold
set up for
Eclipse.
Yes, blocked the shot. Great job.
But I like this. You can see the two teams really understand you need to have that other person trailing to set up the shot. Unable to set it up was Ahmed. So Killer Cam and Omi trying to go the other way. A little bit of ping pong action.
Oh! Somebody just went Mad Max on him, on somebody. That was like 2 demolitions in less than 10 seconds.
Yes, a lot of explosions. It's like a Michael Bay film. Ooh, an open goal. Cold Eclipse says no. Going the other way is the ball. Cold Eclipse trying to set up for the teammate. Can Gold Zitches get it? Killer Cam blocking it away. And that's a clutch save. Ooh, it's looking like the end of the second match, isn't it?
Absolutely. Great denial by Killer Cam. And Killer Cam just blocked that dribble. And and a near miss. Oh, another near miss. Oh, great domination. Omi just, with the act of ruthlessness, just destroyed his opponent.
But Cold Eclipse with another save, and they are going the other way. This is just going back and forth. These two teams want that money real bad, honey.
Like a pack of hungry wolves fighting for a T-bone steak. They're all over each other.
2 misses off the crossbar. Not what you want to see. Oh, they're trying to set it up again, and they keep on getting denied.
I know one thing. Somebody's net is exposed.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and Killer Cam just went to the box right on time to save that shot. Oh, and nice shot by Omi.
Killer Cam on time to block the shot, passes the ball to his teammate. That's a crosser for a goal. Like you said, someone's goal was open, and that's a score.
Yeah, and that has to be tough on Cody Clips. He was a half a second too late to save that shot. Oh, what a fake out by Killer Cam. Watch this.
He is a... Oh, look at that. Holding on and just boom, on the floor. Look at that. That skill, the finesse. I feel like I just watched Steph Curry. Oh, fake one way, go another way. I love to see that.
Now Killer Cam is not playing around this time. He's ready. He's trying to close this matchup quick, fast, and hurry to save his winning streak.
Shout out to the chat. Your local Swan says Killer Cam is my dad. He's playing like he's a big boy. Ooh, but Purple Jetsu, aka Ahmed and Cold Eclipse, have something to say about that.
Right, because the game is not over yet. We got about 90 seconds left of the game, of the match in general. Well, oh my goodness, what a shot by Killer Cam!
He didn't get his name for nothing. Twirling, pirouetting all over the ball into the goal. Cold Eclipse and Purple Jetsu unable to get in position, and that's a skull.
Now Ahmed and Cody Clips have to do something quick, fast, in a hurry. They cannot allow Killer Cam to be on fire like that.
They can't allow it to happen.
No, they really can't. This is, now they're in trouble because they got about less than 60 seconds left on the clock, and they need to do something quick, fast, in a hurry.
We saw Javier and Ghost come back in about three scores in 60 seconds, but with 40 seconds left and 3 goals, it's gonna be hard. Make it 4. That's Killer Cam killing everyone in his sight with a set up by Amor.
Yeah, that's got to be it. That's got to be the dagger right there because, I mean, now, in order to tie this game, Ahmed and Cody Clips has to score every 10 seconds.
You know, crazier things have happened in Rocket League, but I'm not sure if it's that crazy. Trying to get in position again to score the ball is Killer Cam.
And now Killer Cam is closing the doors on Ahmed and Cody Clips, keeping control of the ball until the time runs out.
Oh,
we got 10 seconds left on the clock.
They may throw it down too. Ooh, unable for no team getting clear possession. So you know what that means? It is basically, it's a game set and match, but not before Amor scores again. That is more points on the board. Killer Cam and Oni saying so long, farewell, goodbye to you, my friend. Ahmed and Cold Eclipse out the door. Killer Cam and Omi are victorious.
And like a heartbreak kid, he broke the heart of Ahmed and Cody Clips with that dagger of a goal. Their final goal, now the final score, 6-1. The winner of that match is Killer Cam and Omi.
Yeah, you know, I was excited to see Ahmed and Cold Eclipse honestly played Omi and Killer Cam closer than Houston Tillis' own Javier and Ghost, who we've seen destroy several teams for several weeks, played them closer. Ahmed and Cold Eclipse did against Killer Cam and Omi, but when you're good, you're good. And they made sure, even though it got close, even though it got harrowing at some moments, some situations, they remained with their fingers on the gas and ended up scoring.
Yeah, I mean, I know that had to hurt for Ahmed and Cold Eclipse. I mean, they fought valiantly on the first game just for the second game to just get a very slow blowout. And that's rough.
It is rough. It wasn't so rough. I needed to bring out the cheese head. So no cheesehead. I'm sorry. So no fondue, unfortunately, or fortunately, if you're Ahmed and Cold Eclipse. But I'm feeling really good. You know, first time working with each other. They go to two different schools. Shout out to Bowie State University and Morehouse College. So they presumably, I'm sorry, don't have a ton of time together like some of these same school teams have, like Houston Tilson and Omi and Killer Cam. Reminder, this is their first week together, but already really forcing the issue on some of our top tiered teams that we've seen in this league.
Absolutely. And great teams has one thing in common, and that's chemistry. You got to have chemistry in order for the team to work.
You definitely have to have chemistry. Go to the lab, like he said. Go to the labs. Work on, not only your Erlingston flask, is that what it's called? Erlmeyer flask, and all of these different things, and all of these twos and buttons. Go to the lab. Work on these stick skills, and what do you know? You'll work up a wonderful concoction called chemistry, and that can get you some W's. Speaking of W's, all of these teams, the winners win $100 grand total for their prizes. They split it easily. That's $50 per player. So these players are walking home a little bit richer, as you know. Very good for these college students, but we need to go home a little bit richer with some information, some presentations, some excellent commentary by some of our partners here by Gillette and all of the wonderful things that they do in order to make sure that not only are we groomed for gaming, we look pretty well by doing it too.
As a barber, nothing's gonna beat my shave, especially for guys who tend to get razor bumps from ordinary razors at home. So when they can't see me, there's Gillette Skin Guard, a razor that's made different and designed just for men with skin that's easily irritated. It flattens the skin and lifts the blade for a shave that's closer than a trimmer but not too close for comfort. I mean, it's just right.
All right.
Oh my God.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth, eat breakfast, work out, and shave with Gillette Pro Glide. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. So, when I hop on the stream and plant this lovely face in front of millions of people, I'm not worried. I just show up, ready to play.
Welcome back, everyone. Because let me tell you something. You talk about the clash of the Titans. You talk about Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. You talk about Jordan versus Kobe. You talk about Goku versus Vegeta. Coming up next, right now, we got the clash of the Titans. Two teams that has been showing up and showing out for weeks on end. Now they're about to duke it out to show once and for all who is the best team. And it is Javier and Ghost versus Killer Cam and Omi. Are you ready, Morty?
I am ready. I am ready. You got me hyped up. This feels like a wrestling promo because I feel excited for all this action that's happening.
Oh, yeah, and I hope you're excited too, viewers, because this is HBCU Esports Alliance, The Yard, presented by Gillette. Here we go.
Here we go for all of this action. And remember that both of these players, both of these teams haven't gone against each other since the inaugural matchup, the very first matchup that we've seen in this new league's history. So it's been a second. I believe that Killer Cam and Omi destroyed Javier and Ghost, but that was the first match. You know, you need your sticks under you. You need to make sure that everything's okay. You need to get used to the competition and everything that's happening. I feel that Javier and Ghost are feeling real good about themselves because ever since that first match, they've gone undefeated, just like Omi and Killer Cam had before last match.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm talking about these two Titans are about to really showcase their skills for each and every last one of you. And this is going to be enjoyable. I can't wait.
You know how in the NFL they have the game of the week? Well, this is HBCU Esports Alliance game of the Rocket League week because these four, have been disgustingly good. I'll make a reminder to you all so you can understand just how good they are. I believe it's Omi who is championship level 3, champ 3, which is right there. It's 4 away from the top of the Rocket League boards. He's real good. Them boys real good. But Javier and Ghost we've seen are just as phenomenal.
Oh, yes. Defense is definitely going to be the key in this matchup.
Defense wins championships. Defense can win you $100 more, $50 to each player's names because they both do important tasks for each of their team. But I feel like this will not only determine who I feel will be at near the top, will be the players to look out for in this Rocket League series going forward, but also too the determining factor between whether or not Javier or Killer Cam will win the DoorDash MVP Player of the Week for our Rocket League series for this 4th week.
All right, now the Killer Cam and Omi's winning streak is on the line tonight. So will Javier and Ghost break the streak? We're going to find out soon enough.
All right. Well, we'll find out after a short clip from our sponsors here. So remember to shave up because we are going to see some crazy action coming up soon.
Oh yeah, and we're back. Are you ready for war? They're ready for war. Oh yeah, two teams are ready for war. I'm talking about Javier and Ghost versus. Oh man, I'm talking about. I'm so excited. I forgot about the other Titans, but doggone, I'm talking about they're about to really tear it up. You ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Javier Ghost. Omi, Killer Cam. It's happening. It's happening.
There we go.
Actually, guys, it's not happening. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, viewers.
What?
To disappoint you. It's not happening. I'm so sorry. It's not. We got our wires crossed. It happens sometime in the world. You know, they were here and they were going to happen. You know, what happened was, you know, they were going to be here. And then what happened, they made a wrong turn left. And then something happened and somebody exploded. Boom, bow. Michael Bay explodes. Anyway, it's not that matchup, but we will still have a good matchup. Hold up. It's still going to be a good matchup. It's not going to be the Titans of the Titans that we hyped up, but it's still going to be a great matchup because we get to see who's popping from J-Spam and Gooberstrup versus Ahmed and Cold Eclipse. Not to leave you hanging with a cold shoulder, but these four players are still pretty good when it comes to Rocket League.
Okay, well, you know, both teams has suffered heartbreaking losses, but their redemption tour starts with this match. One of them has to win this match, and we're looking forward to see who is willing to climb up that mountain one more time, and showcase and show them that, hey, I'm a contender too.
Yes, you talk about climbing up the mountain. It's like climbing up Everest. There's going to be some downfalls. It's going to be a long, hard journey up to the top. But I feel like this matchup represents, you know, we talked about how Javier and Ghost and Omi and Killer Cam were at the creme de la creme when it comes to the action and the talent that's popping in this league. But J-Som and Gooberstrup and Ahmed and Cold Eclipse have a good conversation with this matchup to firmly cement themselves as the person to beat after the Omi Killer Cam and Javier and Ghost matchup. You know, that little third level that's behind those two teams.
Yes, absolutely. And there's nothing more dangerous than an opponent with nothing to lose. And you have two teams who are willing to make a name for themselves right here, right now. And I'm telling you, they're going to put their hearts, they're going to put their soul into this match. And I'm looking forward to see who will come out victorious in the best out of three match.
I'm getting breaking news from my production team. It turns out the reason why you don't see Killer Cam and Omi is because they're with Fern's Trees Girl. That's what he said in the chat. So shout out to our viewers because they are hilarious, making some good jokes.
Wow.
Sorry to disappoint you, but if that didn't hopefully that joke gets you a little bit excited for all of the matchups that we are going to be seeing today. This is the last matchup of today. Remember, we do this every week here. Next week, we're going to be integrating some NASCAR Heat 5 action. But for this week, we are going to see J-Som and Gooberstrup vroom across the screen, and we're gonna see Ahmed and Cold Eclipse hit that vroom with that with those really cool stick skills that we're seeing here on this tournament. What do you feel is the best way to attack both these teams? We saw some J-Spam and Gooberstrup earlier. We see Ahmed and Cold Eclipse earlier as well. Some observations that you see from them.
Okay, so one of the things that both teams have to show is definitely perseverance. They definitely got to learn from their last couple of matches and to learn how to guard the box, protect the net, and rotate so it won't so your goal won't stay open. Yeah, and that's something that both teams will have to do in order to be victorious.
And Ahmed and Cold Eclipse, I saw some of that good movement that you saw. Of course, obviously, they didn't come out on top on both of the previous games that we've seen, but we saw some good rotations for them, really staying at home when the other team was pressuring, but then also to not afraid to move as a tandem whenever there's an opportunity to score, so you can set up some really cool shots with some sick crosses.
Absolutely, but in order to have sick crosses and great setups, you got to have communication. You got to have chemistry, because
Yeah.
without chemistry, it doesn't matter who's on your team. The team is not going to work. Case in point, the 2005 Lakers team. They had they had Kobe,
All
they
the
had Shaq,
pieces.
even
Yeah.
Karl Malone his very last season,
Oof.
and they almost got swept by Detroit Pistons in the finals.
Yeah,
No
man. And
chemistry. It's that
chemistry
simple.
is that simple. Honestly, chemistry moves it all. And Jason and Gooberstrup have an advantage because actually neither of these teams have advantage because they're both players who have players who don't go to their same schools. Jason goes to Morehouse, Gooberstrup goes to I believe Houston Tillotson, and you have Ahmed who goes to Bowie State, and Cold Eclipse who goes to Morehouse. So these are some mixed match teams who aren't in the same area. They both don't have the most chemistry, but Jason and Gooberstrup have at least an extra week's more energy, extra 2 weeks, chemistry because they've played in the previous 2 weeks.
Right, and let me correct myself. It was 2004 Lakers. There we go.
Yeah, because I think 2005 is when Shaq got traded to the Heat, right? And the Heat won their
Yeah,
first
they
title,
won
right?
that year with Dwayne Wade.
Yes,
Alonzo
Dwayne
Mourning.
Wade. Yes, or if you if you look at a funny clip, actually, there's this lady, a congresswoman, who's congratulating their championship, and they're like, "Oh, we have to shout out our famous athlete, and his name is Wade Jones." And everyone's like, "Wait, who's that? Who that is? Who that is?" So we're gonna get these gamers' names right in this one. Hopefully, don't get me on that one. Hopefully, we'll get their names right. No Wade Jones in here, but we're gonna see if anybody can bring that MVP type of play, that stellar play that we like to see from these two teams. If you had to put some money on it, gun to your head, whatever analogy you want to say. Who of these players that we're gonna see, who do you think has the best chance of being the MVP of this one? Jason, Gooberstrup, Ahmed, or Cold Eclipse?
You know something? After that heartbreaker in the last matchup, I truly believe that woke Cold Eclipse and Ahmed A up.
Yeah, well, we'll see if they're fully awakened like Katy Perry or if they're still dreaming. Let's see with this matchup. In the pink is Jason and Gooberstrup. In the purple, Ahmed and Cold Eclipse. Remember that Ahmed goes by Purple Zetsu in this one. And Jason goes by Burnickel. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Or Bellnickel.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right. Goober Struber right now, and here comes Purple Zetsu having control of the ball off the side here, passing it to his partner, and then regain control by Purple Zetsu, and then ping pong back and forth.
Yeah, so both these teams trying to just establish possession. Ooh, a nice save right there by Belsnickel. Already getting some good, valuable team points on the board, trying to go the other way with the ball and gets blocked by Cold Eclipse. Three minutes, 30 seconds on the board. Possession trying to be gained because both these teams are kind of going back and forth. Oh, a nice little block. Bellnickel there, aka J-Spalm, trying to make sure. Ooh, a setup for a shot. It's so close. Off a crossbar. Off the post into the goal is Purple Zetsu, aka Ahmed, with the first points on the board.
Well fought first goal by Purple Zetsu. Ahmed A. and Cold Eclipse. Kickoff coming up. Here we go.
Kick
All
off.
right, we have Cody Clips controlling the ball.
And control is good. Ooh, teammate in position, but nice interruption right there by Gooberstrub. Some aerial action.
All right, here we go. We got a little ping pong going on.
Yes,
Got a nice
no
little
one
boost
with-
here.
Oh, setting up a shot. Ooh, good opportunity, kind of clearing it away to live another day. Ooh, an attack off that clear. Ooh, the ball's in the air. It's dangerous. Wide right is Cold Eclipse shot on goal.
Yes, Gooberstrub and Jace Baum definitely need to score. They got about a little over 2 minutes left on the clock. That's still plenty of time. However, you don't want to waste too much time. And great save by Gooberstruber.
Yes. You know, as my boy Seal said, time keeps on slipping into the future. So you wait too long, your opportunities will dissolve, but it's still only down one. We've seen a lot happen in just a short time. Ooh, some good blocking of opportunities. Cold Eclipse clearing the ball away. Ooh, shot on goal. Ooh.
But he left his box, so you got to be careful with that.
Yes. And you're seeing a lot of, players being so close. A demolition right there. Purple Zetsu blowing up Jace Bomb.
I mean, just
there's
shut
an
him down.
opportunity.
Oh, that was close.
That was
1 minute
close.
remaining.
It looked like Cold Eclipse accidentally blocked his teammates' opportunity to score there. So let's see if Jace Bomb and Gooberstrub can respond. They don't. And instead, it's going the other way. Cold Eclipse with the score after the botched opportunity.
Great double team by Cold Eclipse and Ahmed A. Left, see, that's what I'm talking about. They left the net wide open. And they paid the price for it. Here comes the kickoff. It's not too late. They got to really score.
They do have to score. 40 seconds left. It ain't over till it's over, but with blocks and everything out the way. Look at that. Cold Eclipse not letting go of their control of the ball.
30 seconds remaining.
A
Jace
reminder.
Baum
This
and... Go ahead.
Philip. A reminder.
I
this
was
is the first-
just about to say, this is what the first game of the match, right?
This is the first game of the match, and this week is the first time Ahmed A and Cold Eclipse have played together, but they sure aren't playing like that off the post with that one. But they have more opportunities to score, as this is the first match, and it is going to them. Ahmed and Cold Eclipse with the score. Purple Zetsu and Cold Eclipse say hello to the winner circle for the first, well, not the first time. This is actually the second time of the night.
Right, absolutely. And yes, great game by Ahmed A and Cold Eclipse. That's exactly what I was saying. Defense, and defense. And there was plenty of defense. Not a lot of scoring of that game, but it was plenty of demolitions and defense.
What did we say before? Defense wins championships. And I've been seeing a lot of defense. A lot of defense. Can you believe that Ahmed and Cold Eclipse, this is technically their first time playing against each other. They don't even go to the same school, but they're already winning not only against the top of the competition, but also winning against all the other players in this league as well. Isn't that spectacular, Spillage?
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this past season, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Gooberstrub and his teammate must win to force a game 3.
So hopefully they do such. They've been doing well. Let's see if they can recover against, it's looking like some more Titans in this league with Ahmed and Cold Eclipse.
A lot of pinching, a lot of ping-ponging going on. A lot of backboard action.
Yes, a lot of movement going close to the goal. You see there, kind of going off the little sideboard that we have here.
And ladies and gentlemen, I just need to remind you, both teams are playing for pride. They are playing for honor. They're playing to win. They're playing for cash right here and right now. Great stop by Goober Strube.
Yes, with the epic save as denoted by the team. Ooh, Gooberstrub trying to make a shot on goal. Unable to get quite that positioning after that nice little crosser by his teammate. J-Swamp, ooh, another one off the crossbar. They keep on attacking again off the back post, the backboard. So close yet so far.
And that's what you have to do. You have to keep on attacking the box. Got to keep on attacking the net in order to score. And right now, both teams are doing a great job repositioning and blocking guarding the box to prevent the first score from happening.
Yeah,
So let me ask you this:
definitely.
you think it's possible that they will go overtime with 0 points on the board?
I feel like these players are just so good that I feel like something will happen in that meantime. Of course, they're good at blocking as well, and what do you know? There you go, our first points on the goal. So if it goes overtime, it'll have to be 1 versus 1.
And what a way to capitalize on the opening by Cold Eclipse. Great job. All right, kickoff coming up. Here we go.
Ooh,
Wow,
even matchup
very
right there.
even. Yes, very even. And have you noticed that Goober Struber literally waited for an opportunity to gain control of the ball, and just like that, Purple Zetsu canceled his momentum for the second goal of this game. Third
Yes,
kickoff coming up. Here we go.
Waited for the opportunity and accidentally hit the ball off the body of Purple Zetsu, who read it well, and there you go. 2 points on the board, but there's still 2 minutes left as well. Ooh, Belsnickel with a nice save. Can they get some points, though,
Absolutely.
with those saves?
Yeah,
Again!
Oh, man.
Again!
Okay, so, yes. And so now, Jay Spalm and Goober Strube, now they got to act in a sense of urgency now.
Yeah. 3 points on the board. Those 3 points represents all the weeks in the league this team was not playing together, because can you believe this is the first one that they are trying to make another opportunity, and Goober Strub getting some points
That's
on
what
the
I'm talking about.
board. Won't go quietly.
That's
into
what I'm
the
talking
night.
about. That's right. That's what you got to do. You have to keep fighting. You can't give up. To going. Great job by Goober Strube and Jay Song.
Yeah, an even kick off for this one. Ball just floating in the air for anyone. Ooh, there's a shot on goal. Unfortunately, wide right. So, Ahmed can get control of this one. Ooh.
Now, if you noticed, Goober Struber and Jay Spalm, they're fighting hard. They're fighting harder, and they're making sure that they're trying to close the gap here. Oh, nice regaining of the ball by Goober Strube.
Nice regain.
Oh, and a miss. That might cost them right there.
It's a setup
Can
right
he
here.
get there on
Ooh.
time? And he does.
Oh, in fact, it almost went the other way, and it does! There you go, Jay getting another point on the board after the save, going the other way. Points on this one. Only a 1 point game, Spillage.
closing the gap. They got to keep on pushing. They got to keep on fighting hard. They got to tie this game up to stay alive.
Can they stay alive? That is the question. Will we go to overtime, or will we see a cemented victory? Almost a shot by Gooberstrub. Doesn't quite get it. Ooh, but that ball is still dangerously close. Ooh, misses again.
I mean, great perseverance by Gooberstrub. They just having a hard time. Cody Clips and Ahmed A is having a hard time regaining the ball. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. This is getting close now.
Had a score. They almost had a scare on their goal, but they're able to put themselves in position, potentially score again, but their goal is wide open. Miscalculation. Ooh, can they block in time? They do save in time. Another save, but it doesn't matter. Cole Eclipse finds it at the corner of the goal.
Ouch. And you could tell that Jay Spahn was putting in a lot of effort to prevent that goal, but wrong angle cost them to now fight harder than they ever fought before in Rocket League to tie this game up.
And you
30
know they
seconds
keep
remaining.
on getting close, but are just missing their opportunities by a hair, whether it be from a save or their miscalculations with their shot on goal. There is a slight chance to score on this one, and if they score again, it has to be quick. This is a setup. Ooh, doesn't get the tap.
If Cody Clips regain control of the ball, it's over. And he does, and it's over.
And it is a wrap. Ahmed Cold Eclipse making their way 1 week together. Can you believe it? This is their first week together, and they already racked up not only a win on some top competition in the league, but also a complete win overall in this matchup. Spill, can you believe it?
I can definitely believe it. And you know something? If I had a hat, I would tip it off to Gooberstrub and Jay Som. They fought hard. They definitely fought hard. That was a tough loss for them, but it's not over yet. They still have another week to fight.
There's more weeks left on the board. Remember that we are playing all the way into May, where we start our playoff season, in which not only do the stakes get higher, but the money gets higher as well. But as far as money totals are confirmed, yes, they do. The money goes up, but as money totals are concerned, today, Jay Spahn and Gooberstrub not walking away with much money, unfortunately. Ahmed and Cold Eclipse, their first week together, will be, though, 25 each for their win versus Omi and Killer Cam, but also winning $50 each for this week against Jay Spahn and Gooberstrub. Total victories all around. Crazy stuff that we've seen from all of these players. And Jay Spahn and Gooberstrub ain't nothing to strut at. They've been pretty well. So this win means a lot for their first week together.
Right. And I'm impressed that the fact that they never played together before, and for them to come up with such great teamwork, that is impressive.
That is impressive. But you know what else is impressive? Our sponsor, Gillette, making sure that we're groomed to gaming. We'll throw it to intermission, and then afterwards we'll wrap up this week's worth of action until the recap.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth, eat breakfast, work out, and shave with Gillette Pro Glide. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke. For a shave I barely feel. So, when I hop on the stream and plant this lovely face in front of millions of people, I'm not worried. I just show up, ready to play.
Other blades I've used, they just don't cut it.
You can't get a much cleaner shave with Gillette. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke. For a shave I barely feel. Watch Gillette change your world.
Hello again
Hello.
to you all here, the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance. We are close to wrapping it up here, but before we do, there's some formalities that we have to do. We have to crown the DoorDash player of the game. Remember, today we are giving away, not only today, throughout the league, we're going to be giving out $30,000 worth of scholarships. That's a lot of moolah, but today on Rocket League Wednesdays, we're specially sponsored by Pharaoh's Conclave, in part by DoorDash, and we are going to announce the DoorDash MVP of the week for Rocket League. Spillage, you take the honors.
Well, by unanimous decision, I hereby crown Javier as the MVP
Yes.
for the second week in a row. Congratulations.
For the second week in the row, man, Javier has been killing the game, killing everyone that he sees, so much so you'd think that he was killing Cam the way he was killing folks, man. He has been really dominant, really just making sure that he is on the side of some dominant victories. His play has been fantastic, hasn't it been, Spillage?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, he's been smooth with it. As a matter of fact, the ball control, the dribbling, the aerial attacks, the corner shots. He is showcasing his skills every single match. So great job to Javier, and congratulations.
Being smooth with it, climbing his way to the top, all over the field, aerial ground game. It doesn't matter. Javier is doing some work, so shout out to him, the DoorDash MVP of the week for this week, closing out our fourth week with Rocket League here on HEA. Now, Spillage, you know what? What if I forget about things? What if I didn't see 2K, I didn't see what happened? Where can I go to make sure that I get more information and get a recap of everything that happened?
Well, I'm glad you asked. You can also go to Twitch under HBCU Esports Alliance, and you can also go to their website as well, which is HBCU esportsyard.com.
Actually, HBCU Esports, but it as HBCU Esports Yard for the Twitch. And you can catch out if you miss the action. Not only can you hit the website up, you can also join our weekly recap on 3 p.m. on Soulja Boy TV on this channel. And shout out to American Video Game League as well, AVGL. You can find all of our
Yes.
content there. 3 p.m. on Saturday is going to be me, Larry Ridley, and DC Fly Guy DC. I apologize. The DJ Hot all over Atlanta. He's going to be joining us along with some special guests that we're going to be interviewing about this week's action. I mean, hasn't it been fun so far, Spillage, everything that we've seen?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I really had a great time. The matchups it has been phenomenal, and so all I can say is to the participants is to just keep practicing and keep working on the skills, and as time progresses, your skills will improve, and you will definitely showcase your worth in the esports league.
Yes, we definitely saw that from Ja Crypto in 2K. Started from the bottom. Now he's climbing his way up. We'll see it from these other contestants. Who knows? There's still plenty of league left. Before we go, Spillage, go ahead and give some shout outs that you'd like to give, your info, promos, anything. Love the sort.
Gillette, thank you very much. And the Esports League, thank you very much. I really appreciate this amazing blade. I will keep myself groomed and smooth at all times. Big shout out.
Hey.
Big shout out to Pharaoh's Conclave. Most definitely. Thank you very much. And big shout out to HBCU Esports Alliance and Atlanta Gamer Life. And big shout out to each and every last one of you. Thank you very much for your love and support for the HBCU Esports Alliance.
Yes. Where can we find you also as well?
Yes, you can find me on Twitch as Spillage. That's SPILLIDGE. I have my channel. I do gameplay. I also do podcasting. I'm a podcaster on my podcast called the Chokehold Podcast, which is a professional wrestling podcast, and the Mind of Spillage, which is a podcast involving pop culture. Just nerdy stuff, man. If you're a nerd like me, hey, this podcast is definitely for you. So you definitely catch me on Twitch.
You could definitely tell that you are the lead of a wrestling podcast, because that promo that you got for the fake out Javier Ghost and Killer Cam Omi matchup was quite excellent. So you can see all of his work there. I am going to give a promo shout out to all of the chatters. Demi, Josh, you have Fern Street, your local Spawn. We have Javier himself who actually popped up in the chat as well. Shout out to all of them for making sure that they're keeping the community live. Again, if you would like to join the league, go to hbcuesports.com. At the bottom, there is a register button. You could go ahead and register for the league. Join the Discord and go to League Select on the Discord, and you can find all the information to sign up for whatever game you want. Remember, next week we are starting some new matches with new games, with PGA Tour on Tuesday, and also Wheels on Wednesday. We're gonna have some NASCAR Heat 5 that's gonna come. All right, shout out to AVGL, American Video Game League. We're found on there. Shout out to Exposure, Danny Martin, Tony, Griff, all of the guys and gals out there making sure that we are presented to you by them. Will already shouted out Pharaoh's Conclave and DoorDash for making all of this possible here on Rocket League. I am Boardy McBoard. You can find me on Boardy McBoard on Twitch, on YouTube, and all of those different mediums, Instagram as well. And of course, before we go, not only are we going to shout out our commissioner, Hot Rod, for making this happen, also Gillette for making sure that our faces are groomed, geared for gaming, groomed to game, and we are looking as fly as possible, showing off that razor is Will. Now we are going to see you 3 p.m. on Saturday for all of the recap action, but until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you on Saturday. Signing off, Boardy McBoard, Spillage. See ya soon.
Peace.
As a barber, nothing's gonna beat my shave, especially for guys who tend to get razor bumps from ordinary razors at home. So when they can't see me, there's Gillette Skin Guard, a razor that's made different and designed just for men with skin that's easily irritated. It flattens the skin and lifts the blade for a shave that's closer than a trimmer but not too close for comfort. I mean, it's just right.
Pride.
My God.
How you doing, man?